अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आप देख रहे हैं रिएक्शन ट्यूब। आज की वीडियो में हम लोग रिएक्ट करेंगे 10 डर्टी मैन्स इन द वर्ल्ड। आपको पता ही होगा डर्टी मैन ये ना समझना नासिर खान जान, हाँ ओरिजिनल प्रोफेशनल डर्टी मैन्स, उन पे हम लोग आज रिएक्ट करेंगे। देखते हैं सबसे पहला मैन कौन है वर्ल्ड में।
Number 10, Walt Butchholz. One man's fixations on the needle has taken him a long way from the way he initially looked.
ये इंसान है, एक गाय जैसे इसके दो ऊपर से सिंग भी निकले हुए हैं।
And has now made him the most pierced man on the planet. Wolf Butchholz totally cherishes the incarnation of getting another piercing, and that buzz has driven him from 1 to 5 to 453 piercings.
450 जो ये इसके लगी हुई है, या पता नहीं लो ये क्या लगाई हुई है, आँख पे भी लगाई हुई है, कान पे भी लगाई हुई है, पता नहीं पागल ही है। सही बात है, जैसे डर्टी नहीं कहते, जैसे क्रेजी मैन।
When you take a gander at the photo of Wolf, it's pretty simple to wind up transfixed with the sheer number of piercings around his mouth, nose, and eyes. Number 9, Paul Carson. Very few men have strived to be stronger. Others lost the will to continue smiling. Paul Carson is the...
ये किसकी स्किन कुछ अजीब व गरीब स्किन है, ब्लैक भी नहीं है, ये कौन सी सिल्वर रंग की स्किन है इसकी, अजीब व गरीब है।
The sort of man who brought things on himself, and his condition is unquestionably not joined at all to his birth. He conceded that his skin turned blue was a symptom of devouring a silver compound that he made himself 10 years back. He required the silver compound to treat a terrible instance of dermatitis all over his face. His condition is called argyria. It's for the most part accepted to be permanent. Evading the sun is the main method for minimizing the cosmetic deformation that accompanies argyria. Number 8, Leonid Statin. Conceived in 1971 in what was a piece of the USSR, now currently Ukraine, Leonid was a splendidly ordinary...
इतना लंबा बंदा, ये गाड़ी में कैसे बैठता होगा इतना लंबा है? इसके लिए तो बड़ा ट्रक चाहिए जिसमें बैठे।
For a long time. On the other hand, when he began entering his teenage years, Leonid began growing, and not in the average lanky young kid kind of way that we see constantly. He was exceptionally tall. A brain operation that he had when he was 14 years of age uncovered that he had a tumor in his pituitary organ. Totally past the reach of any specialist. It couldn't be taken out. Keeping in mind it stayed in Leonid's body, this is encouraging the organ to deliver an immense amount of the growth hormone that was the source of his
साइकिल को देखिए कितनी ऊपर की हुई है, इसके लिए मुझे लग रहा है बनाई न्यू साइकिल
increase in size. Number 7, Amu Hadij. Meet
What is that? What is that thing? ये कोई
Amu Hadij, a particular 80-year-old man who has not showered himself once in over 60 years. Amu Hadij lives in a little deserted brick.
60 साल से नया नहीं, 80 साल उम्र है, 60 साल से नया नहीं है, इसे डर्टी कहा जाता है। सोच 60 साल से नया नहीं है कोई बंदा। हम लोग हर दिन नहाते हैं, हर रोज, तो 60 साल से नहीं आए, कंट्रोल कैसे करता होगा?
Hovel in the town of Desna, totally alone, encompassed by rubbish, soil, and animal excrement. A somewhat of a recluse, Amu likes to mind his own business and seldom has the chance to talk with other individuals. This is likely because of the way that he smells and that he has the outward appearance of a troll. In any case, Amu Hadij has no clue he's so grimy. Number 6, Patrick Duell. Patrick Duell has a rather disastrous history with his weight issues. And even after you believe that they've been explained, they get considerably more convoluted. He is one of the heaviest individuals on the planet, and he has battled with his weight from the time that he was only a youngster. At his exceptionally heaviest, Patrick tipped the scales at more than 1,000 pounds. 1,126 pounds to be exact. He was heavy to the point that when his specialist expected to measure him, the only scales to hold his immense weight were livestock scales. Number 5. Yu Zhenhuan. Yu Zhenhuan is
ये बंदर कहाँ से पता नहीं निकल आ गया. इसके बाल देखिए मुंह पे कितने हैं.
a Chinese man with a considerable measure of body hair. Truth be
Chinese,
told, it covers around 96% of his body, which implies that he looks a tad bit like a bear. Yet when Yu was first conceived, nobody could have ever realized that in the end, he would grow up like this. Yu had hypertrichosis, which causes the hair development to work twice as hard. The condition is additionally called the werewolf disease, and it is believed that individuals previously were not able to comprehend why a man was so hairy compared to other
इंसान हम लोगों नहीं कहना चाहिए बंदर जैसे. ये कोई बीमारी होती है, हम लोगों को नहीं कहना चाहिए ये बंदर है, ये वो है. गुनाह भी होता है, इसलिए ये इंसान है. कोई ना कोई इंसान में कोई भी मरज़ हो जाती है, आ जाती है.
Created the werewolf myth. Number 4. Steroid-induced men.
Number 4.
Anabolic steroids are improvement drugs that are basically identified with the cyclic steroid gland, and they have comparable impacts to testosterone in the body. They build protein inside of cells, particularly in the skeletal muscles. This drug is especially regular around competitors who need to enhance their performance. Another gathering who are kind of in love with steroids are bodybuilders. They can't resist building their body into new sizes and shapes. Number 3. Chandra Bahadur Danji. Chandra Bahadur Danji
सबसे शॉर्ट बंदा वर्ल्ड में छोटे कद वाला.
is at present the littlest individual alive. He is 1 foot 9 inches and is a primordial dwarf. This hereditary condition begins early. Actually, it is conceivable to analyze primordial dwarfs in the womb, in the light of the fact that the fetus is much smaller than
सबसे लंबा बंदा और सबसे छोटा. देखिए
an ordinary. Obviously, when Chandra was born, it was unthinkable that he would be any different. But here he is, the smallest man alive. Number 2. Didier Montalvo. Didier Montalvo is a boy from Colombia who was conceived with a medicinal issue known as congenital melanocytic nevus, aka giant mole disease. For this situation, Dieter's mole was so big that it took up his whole back. It posed such a health risk that they either had to remove the mole
बीमारी है कोई बीमारी है से बच्चे को लगी हुई है जो पीछे इसके
or he would experience
क्या निकला हुआ है पीछे. So आज की वीडियो यही थी. Hope you enjoy the video. Make sure like and subscribe. So subscribe करना चैनल को. सिर्फ सब्सक्राइब करेंगे चैनल का ऐसे ब्लू था यानी कलर बदला जाएगा. सब्सक्राइबर यानी रेड सा तो वाइट हो जाएगा, और लाइक जिस वक्त करेंगे लाइक क्या ऐसे बटन सिल्वर है वो ब्लू हो जाएगा. सब लाइक करना. और क्या, बस यही थी आज की वीडियो. रिएक्ट फजूली था, इतना नहीं था. सो आपके साथ अनस खान जदून था. पीस आउट.
I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a rep.